So Xbox, as you may know, has been having huge success with the Game Pass. And yeah, like this shit revolutionized how humans purchase products. You know, like how humans subscribe to entertainment products outside of Netflix and other shit. And with that, Xbox has been floating around the idea of expanding the Game Pass to other consoles outside of Xbox. I'm talking about the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 5, the Soldier game. And ultimately makes sense because the Game Pass has all the Bethesda games. I think they still have that deal with EA, but regardless, you know, Xbox has got the shit. Xbox stays strapped with that shit. And ultimately, Xbox has a reason for a lot of heads to flock over and purchase the Game Pass. And so, a lot of journalists, a lot of gaming journalists have hypothesized and pushed a narrative that Microsoft is moving away from the Xbox. That the boss man, Phil Spencer, has had enough of that shit and is deciding to put all of his racks and resources into the Game Pass, into expanding the Game Pass and conquering PC gaming, as well as potentially the PlayStation player base if that shit ever came to the PS5. Like, think about all the Sony stud muffins that want to get their hands on the Master Chief himself, get their hands all over him and shit. You know, that would be an interesting business money move if I have to say so myself. And this decision, this hypothetical decision that Microsoft will be making by expanding the Game Pass would be amplified by using the funds that they could be using for an Xbox 720 or staying in the console war and withdrawing those funds, withdrawing all that shit that they would be spending on the Xbox 720 and saying, fuck the console war, let's go monopolize the gaming streaming service. So with all this being said, with all the articles coming out how the Xbox is no more, how physical games are dead, Phil Spencer and Xbox decided to tell the world they will be having a live streamed event where they'll be discussing the future of the Xbox as a business. Everyone's hyped, everyone's scouting that shit, everyone's got their eyes fucking peeled on that shit like a cartoon character. Because importantly, gaming journalists have been pushing some crazy news with regards to Xbox, and understandably so. You know, everyone wants to see what the fuck the company, what the fuck Microsoft are about to unveil. And so, what did they announce to the world? What did Phil Spencer unveil the curtains for? What has Phil Spencer and Xbox and Microsoft been cooking? Well, spoiler alert, you know, you might want to pause the video before I drop some major fucking knowledge. They announced fucking nothing. Well, they did talk about shit, but what they talked about contradicted everything that these gaming journalists lied to you about with regards to Xbox. On this live stream, Xbox did announce 4 games, one of which being Sea of Thieves, that are coming to the Switch and PS5, but they also proclaimed to the cameras just how important the Xbox console is to the company and how they have a multi-year hardware roadmap. So yeah, Xbox is staying, Halo is not coming to the PS5, and like what's happened in the past, time in and time out, the rumor mill has pumped out some garbage. And I get it, you know, gaming journalists have it rough. Sometimes, especially since E3 is no longer a thing and stuff, it's a slow news day. So they gotta watch Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo like a fucking hawk. You know, Phil Spencer could take a fucking dump at Denny's and that shit literally would be breaking news over at Kotaku. But come on, guys, like everything Phil Spencer talked about at this event was the exact opposite on what you, the gaming journalists that are watching this video potentially, were reporting on. If you are watching this, listen to what I gotta say, because meaning while y'all got some traction and clicks via hyping this event up to be something that it was not, y'all still stretched the truth. But why should we be listening to gaming journalists anyways? Like, I'm not saying all of them are bad, like some of them genuinely care about doing their job well and that they're genuinely happy doing their job. But man, you know, this might be a little bit off topic, but damn, some of them suck ass at playing video games. Fucking Rigby's better than some of these people, dog. Like, I'll never forget the gaming journalist, I think he worked for IGN, that was playing Doom Eternal. Like, I'm sorry, bro was playing like a dumbass. Like, the only explanation I got is that he had to have fucking hit a couple blinkers from the pen right before sitting his ass down in front of the monitor, because this dude played like ass. Now, how good a person is at playing a video game, you know, that doesn't affect my life. That doesn't really matter to me all that much. But the reason why this is important is that this same guy is the dude that is being paid by $1 million company to tell you which games are good and which games are bad. And like, you know, for example, he came out and told the internet that Doom Eternal is too hard. So people that didn't watch his blockhead performance while playing the game are just going to see this review from a paid professional gaming journalist and be like, yeah, I ain't playing this game. This dude says it's too hard. Even though in reality, the game is a masterpiece. So moral of the story, don't be a gaming journalist. No, I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want in life as long as it doesn't involve Quaaludes. And I'll see you in the next video, which might consist of me watching some of these gaming journalists play video games, because that shit's fucking funny to me right now. It's on the top of my head. So if you're looking forward to that, stay tuned for the next video. Otherwise, I'll see y'all later. Have a great fucking day. Stay safe or whatever, and peace out.